Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nadia Adam. I'm a Vedic astrologer and psychic medium. So today we are going to talk about the energy update between 14th of January until 21st of January, which means in the next 1 week period. As usual, I will divide my explanation into several parts and all the timestamp will be in description box along with my personal details if you're interested to book a personal reading with me. Okay, so this week we're having here a small change happening in the sky where we can see Mars finally will be entering the sign of Gemini and going to move retrograde until 23rd of February when it stops actually moving retrograde and going back to Cancer. Okay, so you can say that Mars will stay in Gemini and retrograding for next 1 month period. Mars retrograde in Gemini, it can remind us about the period that it's happened in our life around, you can say, August and September of last year, all right, before it enters Cancer on October. All right, so August and September, if you can refer back what exactly happened during that time, how was your life, what was the theme around that period, because seems like Mars here will return back that type of theme into a light in some way or another. Okay. Okay, now Mercury here is not gonna move retrograde at all around throughout this whole Mars moving direct and backward. Okay, that means Mars, you can say the dispositor of Mars retrograde here is quite strong. Mercury right now is in Sagittarius, and after that we'll be moving to Capricorn, and then we'll be moving to Aquarius. All of this period it will take from it like until March when it only enter Pisces, then they will be moving a retrograde, which means in the next 1 month, the dispositor of Mars retrograde will be significantly quite strong. Okay, so Mars retrograding in Gemini can give us quite a good amount of relief when it comes to mental and emotional tension, but Mars here can give us some confusion of what exactly we need to do, what exactly the practical approach or the practical way how we can deal with the whole situation. So every one of us or every person, maybe you are handling or dealing with certain kind of set of issues, problems, or something kind of bothering you. Now, Mars retrograding to Gemini will let you look at the whole situation from the logical perspective. Okay, logical perspective, away from emotion, away from the heart space. I would say now Mars will think from the mindset. Okay, um, Mars retrograding in Gemini can be excellent period for us. Number one, to do some planning in when it comes to the future wise. All right, doing some plan, for example, what we are going to do this year, what we are up to, what is the best course of option in case or for order for me to grow in life. While Mercury here also, it will actually gives Mars quite good amount of support when it moves to Capricorn and even when it moves to Aquarius. Mercury here, it's quite how can I say? It's quite comfortable, all right, wherever it is right now. So Mars here will kind of force us to become more strategic in our actions, in our behavior. Now, the people who will kind of feel it the most are people with Gemini placement, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces. Okay, so wherever your Gemini house is placed, Sagittarius placed, your Pisces and Virgo may get highlighted during this period, especially if you have planet going through or has some influence of Mars. Let's say, for example, you are going through Dasha, Antardasha, or Priantardasha of planet sitting in Gemini or Sagittarius, or you are going through Dasha, Antardasha, or Priantardasha of Mars or Mercury. You will start to feel there can be some shift in your energy and your perspective in upcoming 1 month. All right, is it gonna be the right time for you to take an action? Most probably the answer is no, but definitely it's good timing for us to cultivate more information, more knowledge before we are heading to that direction of taking that course of action. I think what I mean, even though, like, let's say, for example, you know that you have to do something, but you are sitting on it, you are unable to take an action decision out of it. We will have a cluster of planet will be in sign of Pisces between March and April. This is definitely gonna show us a divine intervention, that whatever we meant to have to have or whatever meant to happen in our life, somehow some way it will show up during this period. Whatever meant to just let go or leave our life, somehow some way it will happen during that period. There will be a very strong and vocal kind of energy in water placement between March and April, which is extremely, 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 I cannot emphasize how strong that energy gonna be and how triggering it could be. Okay. So again, Mars here, again, it's very wonderful, but another side note of it, it can gives us the energy of Mercury retrograde. So that means we may face some issues related to transactions, related to email, electric, transportation, etc. The negative notes also here, Mars can kind of makes us feel very impulsive when it comes to our communication and intellect with others. So misunderstanding, miscommunication here may happen, and most of us, I mean not most of us, I mean most of fights that people gonna pick is because of their misunderstanding and unable to kind of connect intellectually with one another. Therefore the fight picks, or the I mean the quarrel would start to happen. All right. If you have Gemini actually sitting in like Dushtana houses, this is can be slightly problematic and can indicate um issues and problems in workspace, because Gemini here is a sign of business, sign of work, sign of us how we can cultivate or give our skill to others. In terms of career wise, I would say you may start to see a lot of issues, a lot of problems has to do with work. If it's not you, maybe people surrounding you may go through it, especially when Mercury moves to the Capricorn sign. All right, in next month, I would say. Actually, it's around the third week or the fourth week of January, you can say that Mercury will be moving to Capricorn. So you start to see a lot of problems and issues, or maybe like mistakes that have been done in the past few months, which is around August, September-ish, now start to come into light. Now we need to fix it and rectify the whole situation. Okay, so that's it for this week. I mean, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for listening. Wishing you all the best. Stay good and be good. See you soon. Bye.